Hey guys, today we're gonna plant a garden. We're gonna start our seeds indoors. Even though it looks like a nice day, you can kind of see it is way too cold to plant anything outside, but it's also time to start our seeds. So we are going to get those going inside. There's a couple that we're gonna test. Some of them you're not supposed to transplant. We're gonna try it and see what happens. I still have a mess from a nasty storm to clean up right over here. We had a tree come down and took out our fence, and there's some remnants, but this area where that stump is, all this area right here is going to be our garden. So when the weather's a little bit warmer, we will till that up and lay out the garden. But let's take this inside for now. Okay guys, how to plant a garden like a pro. So we're gonna plant our garden. Today is February 24th. It's a wintry day here in the Pacific Northwest. We just had a massive snowstorm. There's tons of snow on the ground and it's way too cold to plant our garden outside. So we are going to start it inside. So what we have is just a cheap little Tupperware tote from Home Depot. The trays that we're using are these. I think they're 3 inches deep. They're pretty cheap. I think you get 300 of them for, I don't know, I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't too bad on Amazon. And for our soil, we're using a seed starting mix. And so we're gonna put lettuce here, which is gonna be iceberg lettuce, salad lettuce, salad bowl, carrots, onions, peas, tomato, Roma, and these are just gonna be regular tomatoes. And over here, we're gonna plant some garlic. On the back of your seeds, it tells you, depending on your location, when to sow these. We're somewhere up here in the orange, and it says January through February, and then again we can do it in between September and October. So we got all our trays in here. All we did was sprinkle the dirt around as evenly as we could. We pre-soaked it. And so now we're gonna go ahead and start planting these seeds. We'll start over here with our lettuce. We're gonna do about 3 seeds per spot, and then we can thin them out as we go. On your seeds, it'll tell you about how deep to plant these as well. So 3 holes, about 1/4 of an inch deep, and we'll drop 3 seeds in those, 1 seed per hole. These seeds are really tiny, so this will be interesting. Okay, so the lettuce is done. For that kind, that was our iceberg lettuce. Now we're going to do the salad bowl lettuce. You might be able to see the blue piece of tape right here. That's how we're marking what is where. This is going to be our salad bowl lettuce. That's what the seeds look like. Okay, so here's some carrots. Not transplant these. Do not transplant, as crooked roots may result. We're gonna try it. I actually have transplanted carrots before, and I think they probably were the best crop last year. They came in thick, right?
There's a lot of them.
Here's what they look like. Okay, now moving on to our onions. These I'm gonna plant slightly differently. We don't really eat a lot of onions. It's mostly me that likes them. They're good for cooking and adding the flavor, but I'm just gonna do one in each hole. I made 2 holes, you can kind of see there. Just pushed it in with my finger. And so we're just gonna keep it thin like that, and hopefully out of the 12 that we're planting, we at least get a couple. We don't need a lot of yield on onions, but I would love to have some. Okay, so there's the onions, 12 of them. We'll see how they do. Okay, so here is the peas. We didn't have very good luck with tomatoes last year.
Try again.
We're gonna try again. Our first year was definitely a learning experience. Next up, tomatoes. More tomatoes. Yuck.
So gross.
Garlic seeds. Okay guys, so all the seeds are in there. They're sown. We're gonna go ahead and do a top layer really quick, just a thin top layer. We'll just kind of move that around to try to get it as evenly spaced as possible. Evenly spread, I guess, not spaced. Okay, we'll kind of pack these in a little bit. guess we'll just put more water on it. We'll let that soak in, and then we'll show you what we're doing for our light. So this is our grow light. You can pick these up at Home Depot. They come with a remote that will allow you to change colors depending on if you're seeding, flowering, etc. It also has a timer on it, and I just made this really quick. This little stand to fit right over that because we're doing this in a smaller area. And it's set up to where we can raise the light as we need to. We'll just keep shoving blocks underneath and that'll lift the light up. So that's what we're doing for now, and we'll check back in a week or so. Real quick, when you water your seedlings, it's very easy to overwater, and we did that. You can kind of see how moist this soil is now. We compacted originally, but we put a top layer over everything that we planted, and you can see that it's actually still pretty loose. So what I did is, after the initial water, I took the back row out and dumped whatever water had gone to the bottom of this. You could see the water line in here. So I went ahead and dumped that out now that it's had time to kind of sit and kind of flow through there. So careful on your watering. We definitely used a little bit too much. I think it'll be fine. We just planted these today, so we'll probably just let that soil sit for a little while before we add more. Okay, so that's our little video on starting your seeds indoors. We'll update everything as it goes. Just looking up at this icicle here. Looks like the snow's melting off. It actually doesn't feel so cold anymore. Anyways, so yeah, careful with your watering. We'll keep you updated, and we'll do weekly videos, and we might show something as they pop up and just kind of see how many days it took. So alrighty, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.